And at the top of this hour, we're getting some breaking news. External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar's stern message to terror backers. External Affairs Minister says terrorism a big threat to development. In fact, he also praises those acting against terror, and he goes on to say that anti-terror acts are a service to international community. So that's the message that External Affairs Minister has sent out. Jaishankar's stern message to the terror backers. He has said that terrorism is a big threat to development. In fact, he has also praised those who are acting against terror, saying that anti-terror acts are a service to the international community. Let's listen in.
A persistent threat to development is that perennial disruptor of peace, terrorism. It is imperative that the world display neither tolerance nor accommodation to terrorist activities. Given the extensive networking among terrorists, those who act against them on any front actually render a larger service to the international community as a whole.
So India delivers a sharp message to the West amid the turmoil over Russian oil. At the G20 foreign ministers meet in New York, External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar called out what he termed as double standards of global powers, a veiled swipe at Washington and its allies over Ukraine and Gaza. Jaishankar minced no words, warning that peace can enable development, but threatening development cannot bring peace. He flagged how conflicts have hit the global south's food, fuel and fertilizer security, urging nations to move the needle towards dialogue and diplomacy. And in a direct shot at Pakistan, the External Affairs Minister made it clear, zero tolerance for terrorism, no accommodation, no excuses. But Jaishankar didn't just stop there. Taking aim at the very system itself, he said that the limits of multilateralism and the UN are visible and stressing urgent reform.
The need for reforming multilateralism has never been greater. Colleagues, the international situation is today both politically and economically volatile. We, as members of G20, have a particular responsibility to strengthen its stability and give it a more positive direction. That is best done by undertaking dialogue and diplomacy, by firmly combating terrorism, and by appreciating the need for stronger energy and economic security. Apart from jeopardizing supplies and logistics, access and cost themselves became pressure points on nations. Double standards are clearly in evidence. Excellencies, peace can certainly enable development, but by threatening development, we cannot facilitate peace. Making energy and other essentials more uncertain in an economically fragile situation helps no one. Therefore, the way out is to move the needle towards dialogue and diplomacy, not in the opposite direction towards further complications.